I put it out after the game on the comments from Bob Melvin where he's like, real calm and hey, man, it looked like we thought we were going to come back. It had that feeling of a game where we were going to come back.
I thought in the ninth had one of those feelings where we're going to come back and win the game. I really did.
And, we had that all year long, the better part of the season. Not lately, but better part of the season.
We've had that feeling before a bunch here recently. Not recently, but for the better part of the season.
That's about how mellow he was after their fourth consecutive loss.
Just felt like one of those games where we're going to come back and win. Obviously didn't finish it off, but better bats tonight overall with guys in scoring position.
You want him a little more fiery?
Oh, I don't know. You're bottoming out. You're the worst team in baseball since you traded for Rafael Devers. You're 9-13 since they picked up your option for next year. You're one game over 500. You're 2 days from the MLB trade deadline. You're starting a rookie on a major league debut. You don't have a starter for Saturday's game because you're a starter short in the rotation. You haven't called anybody else up. You're not doing much to get anything going. I don't know. This team ain't going. Nothing's turning around. This is not a team that's going to win 15 of their next 20 games. And the names you're hearing that Buster's going after, they don't inspire any hope in me offensively.
You like Luis Robert?
No, not particularly. Like 4 years ago. Who's got a 640 OPS, who's hitting 205 with 11 bombs and 293 at-bats. Where is that? Why is that helpful? How is that helpful? What does that change the fortunes of this team? It's just a new name and a new face where you go, hey, that's maybe a little bit of more excitement. Tyler O'Neill's making $16 million a year. Apparently the Giants have called on him with the Baltimore Orioles. 214 with a 724 OPS and 126 at-bats. The other name is Lane Thomas, another right-handed bat. Guy with some pop and some base stealing ability. He's only played 39 games this year. You'd be adding another 518 OPS to your roster. Why would this make anybody excited? Why does this change anything about where the team's going right now? They owe it to this fan base. I heard Kerry say it this morning. They owe it to themselves based on the fact that they've gone in this far already with the money they spent this offseason and in season with Rafael Devers to make a splash, but you got to do it at a position of need. And I get that Mike Yastrzemski's not doing much for you. I get that Jung Hoo Lee has been hit and miss, and it's Elliot Ramos is not hitting the way he was last year or in the first half of this season. But none of this is inspiring at all. These are like pieces you add to a team that are holding on to a playoff spot and needed some depth. You know what I mean? These aren't players that help you climb back into it. So, I'm aggravated with the energy around Bob Melvin's team. To say, yeah, well, I felt like we were going to get into it. I'm sick of it, Bob. I'm sick of this I'm sick of this losing. I'm sick of the lack of energy. I'm sick of the lack of offense. I'm sick of the constant mental mistakes. They've done nothing to prove that they're any sort of consistent offensive team. They are the worst team in baseball since they got one of the top 5 hitters in baseball. They've scored the fewest runs in all of Major League Baseball, tied with the team you lost to last night in the Pittsburgh Pirates since they made the trade for Rafael Devers. So, yeah, they should be aggressive. Buster's not going to wave the flag. But none of this, if these trades go down today, I'll go, cool. What are we doing now? Same thing. Any of these moves happen offensively, it'll be the exact same feeling I have right now. Show me you can put together 3 weeks of 700 baseball, and then I'll believe. But until that happens, why would I? Why would anybody? Why should we?